Hello and welcome back. This is day 2, episode 3 of the MHC for April, the Monster Museum. And right, what I plan to do immediately is I'm going to drop off a few things here. But I'll be coming back here for these, but things that I don't necessarily need to be dragging around with me and that I will use later maybe. Let me see. I think I'll probably set a little bit of that iron cooking as well while I'm here. There's only a tiny bit of it. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and the other thing, that record can go in there as well. I'll pick that up later. No need of that right now. Maybe that bit of string as well. Okay, I'll go back outside now that it's daytime. Now I've been having a think about what I would like to use as my base. Nobody here? No. Good, good, good. Right. Now this area just up above me where I'm... Oops, what am I doing? Right. Don't try to talk and act at the same time. Up here, there's a flat area. I kind of like this as probably the place for my museum. Somewhere up here. Let's just eat something. I'm going to need to do a little bit more fishing at any time. Now what I can do, I would like to fence off an area in the middle of here and mark that as the beginnings of the place where I do my work. Now a fence, I've got to remember this one. Let's a fence has panels at the side and sticks in the middle, doesn't it? So let's have a bunch of fences. That's not going to be enough for the whole thing yet. And just about here seems good. Maybe flatten it out a little bit. I don't want to spend too much time doing that. Probably need better tools. The idea I've got is that if I have an area, kind of square area, where I can feel relatively secure inside it, but I can get out anytime I want, then that can be the place where I attract all of the hostile mobs to me from the outside, and then I build any trapping mechanisms that I'm gonna have into the walls. So let's set these up like this, just for a starter. Well, I don't really know what I'm doing, do I? Right, let's have that going across like that. Okay, the babies will get through, but probably means I just wasted my time digging out, whereas I should have been filling in. There we go. Ta-da! Right. Now, let's perhaps have a gate. Oh. Need a few more sticks before we can have a gate. You only get one gate, that's not good, is it? So that's the idea, is that I'll attract the mobs around here. I'll replace this fence gradually with bits of trap, and we can we can lure them in and no, missed. Oh no, it worked, it worked, it worked. Yeah, that's the way it begins. So what I need is a lot more iron and the rest of the name tags. I'm doing alright for name tags. I've got those 3. So that's the beginning of my place over here. Let's just pop some of these under here to make it look a little bit more like I intended it, rather than it just fell into place. So it's sort of at minus 250 plus 170. Yeah, I'll remember that. Sure I will. So home where we spawned is kind of over here. Ooh. It's a little bit. Now it would be, the other thing is, I'd like to build a portal at some point, just to try to encourage some of the nether beasties to come through and party. For that I really need more than just the occasional block of lava source. So I'll be on the lookout for something like that, because I've got a few buckets so I can pick things up and bring them in. What's that? What? The sun's getting ready to set already? Have I really been going that long? Right, still making my way to 0, 0 or thereabouts, and I'll get there as quickly as I can and descend. Don't want to be out too much in the dead of night. Now, I've seen most of where everybody has been to now, so I know which are the good ones to go for. Oop. Hello, zombies. Where are you zombing around from? Okay, so in this little valley, hi piggy, still got to go positive there, so up here. Oh, this is where I began, that's right, yes, it's becoming recognisable again now. So I would like to go to about, ooh, yeah, where does everyone go down from? Badoink. Here. Start that digging. Okay. Oh, they're not going to bother jumping down on me, so I won't bother taking precautions against it. They know what's good for them. They'll break their ankles and knees if they try coming straight down here. Now this is a deep one and we're starting very high, so it's going to take a while to get down there. Right, okay, I'll put my torches on the east side. That'll make it easier for me to remember when I come back up. Now what I'd really like to do is pick up iron on my way down if I run into any. I know there's a dungeon at the bottom, but obviously iron is something we need so much of. I've got to get the 31 for the anvil to name my name tags. And I suppose another thing is we may find some silverfish as we go down. He says, tempting fate. I'll just have to be ready for that. So, we're still not very deep. We're only 10... Oh, ouch. Right, it's time for a new one of those. There we go. You can come with me. And now, before I started this, I made sure my render distance was set up enough that my crops back at base are still going to grow. We're really not a huge distance away from there, but I thought my render distance was originally set relatively low, so I made sure that they were going to be, I've set it up to 16, which is quite a long distance away. This is unlucky, isn't it? I'm not finding a single piece of iron on the way down. Admittedly, the first 20 blocks that I went down, probably not likely to find any iron because I was above normal sea level. So, there we go. Down and down and down. Because of all the fun and frolics of Easter time with everybody around, I ended up not recording this episode in advance. I normally I try to record a couple of episodes ahead of time. But this one I'm actually recording it on Friday morning, and we'll hope to get it up within a relatively short space of time, not be a latecomer. Oh, wow, that was probably sound lag, I'm guessing, as I'm getting close to the dungeon, and just as that zombie went to make his morning yell. But I haven't found a single ore all the way down here. That is not right. Now they're starting to get very evident. There's the roof. Okay. Okay, so I've actually arrived on the roof. Which side are they? They're that way and that way from me. So are they? Or is that? No. I don't think I got that right. They're not in there. That's the little cave next to me. They're probably in here, in fact, aren't they? No, that's the corner, and they're in here. There we go. Hello, boys. Alright, I want to tackle this in relatively speedy fashion. Come on. Hurry up and die. Right, that's looking reasonable down there. Okay. Now that little cave down there I do need to take care of, don't I? Oh, there's a fella over there. He'll be able to see me. So they're still spawning in that corner down there. Right, out we go. Over here. Light in that corner. Oh, wow. Exciting. Look. He spawned as I put the torch down for him. Right. I'll just pop out here to make sure there's nobody gonna come wandering in and surprise me from the other side. Right, that looks like they should no longer spawn in here, he said. Hopefully. Come on. Give us a break. Right. Okay. So we have the chest with the other name tag. A few little useful bits that we're going to need. And we know that already that there's no more good stuff inside, well, buried inside the gravel. That was what I was thinking of. Yeah, that was, various people have dug their way through the gravel to make sure that there's nothing in there. So there won't be any on my map either. Okay, that's that one done. Now, out of interest, I could... Out of interest? Do I mean that? I mean, while I'm here, I probably ought to make myself an iron pick and gather some, maybe a bit of redstone. I know I've got some out of the chest, but there's another bit here, and I can just drag that down. And if I do get as far as making any pistons for my traps, then this will all come in handy. Should have a water bucket on my bar at this stage, shouldn't I? Oh guys, is anybody about to drop in and say hi? A few bits of iron to be seen round here. I really ought to stay down here and get them, I suppose. Always really worry in these ravines about the bad guys about to oh, I can hear a Skelly already. Okay. Where's the next bit? Oh, it's all high up there. Some right over there. Seems a long way away. I may go back to the surface and pay a visit to the next dungeon at this point. That might be the best thing for me to do. Okay. Right, one dungeon done, and I'm approaching the end of the episode. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Oh, really don't lose control at moments like this. You start pressing the wrong buttons. Not a good idea. So by the look of my timer, I'm into the... It says the last minute of the episode. It's really wearing out my hunger, isn't it? And we are on to day 3 already, so I will stop it at that point. I've done a dungeon, I've shown the place, I've marked out the place where I'm going to be making my museum, or zoo, or Jurassic Park, whatever I want to call it. I'll stop that timer, I'll stop it running on. That's a good place to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching, please join me next time. Bye bye.